Hashem Yahushai.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders on down, brothers teaching the word in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. We coming in week in and week out, prophesizing the downfall and destruction of the beast, America, the system that be at hand. Right now, we talking about these holidays, right? And I just want to touch on this right quick with the season of these holidays. And people, the whole spirit of America, period, is like gone. It's like going out the window. The mirth, like nothing is like how it used to be. And people is basically holding on to nothing. Hey, give me what you got.
It's a book.
So, and the Lord, you know, he clearly tell you, you have sold yourselves for naught. We're going to get that too. Because what you're doing is there's satanic rituals. It's not even no so-called fun in it no more. And the way the day's moving and going past and the way food is going up, you're not able to celebrate in the right spirit. Then laziness is at an all-time high. We're going to touch on all of that. Read that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down.
Yeah, and that's what Babylon means, confusion. And America is nothing but what? A big city. You know, because when you come here, whether you go to New York, whether you go to Chicago, Illinois, whether you go to Florida, it's all one big city to the Lord. That's why when you come here, you apply for what? Citizenship. You know, and the root word is citizenship is city, C-I-T-I. And even going back to Rome to show you this ain't nothing but the modern day Roman Empire, you have what? City-states. You know? So just showing you that what the Lord look at Babylon as like one large big city going into the word citizenship, you know? But the city of confusion is what? Broken down. So the levels of this place, America had its peak, I would say like in the 50s, the honeymooners and, you know, the Brady Bunch and all of that. Then it had its peak, then they had, you know, the car booming industry with Detroit, Motown and all that. The music and everything else, what, started to go downhill. Now America's what, on its decline, and we seeing it for what, firsthand. But we going.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10, continuing, it says, the city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, now this one, they're going to be trying for what? Truth. They're going to be wanting to seek what? The way of the Lord, and they're going to want to know things to get what? Closure. What's happening next? What's going on? But read that last part again.
Isaiah 24, verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, and that's what's happening with this place now. The mirth of the land is gone. You got people. See, what really held Thanksgiving together and these holidays together is Big Mama, the old grandma. She the hey, Big Mama fucking in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Hey, remember that movie Soul Food? Oh, she was in. They chopped the fucking leg off, and the whole family fell apart. He done popped his cousin and shit. His wife walked in, saw him smashing his cousin in the studio. Then Big Mama died, and what? The whole fucking family fell apart. They found the money in the TV. They started fighting over that shit, you know? But so really what held the family together was grandmas. But now, see, the world is moving on, and them old grannies is dying off. Like, ain't no real official grannies walking around now. You know what I mean? That really, like, kept the family together. Like, Tasha, you stop it now. Y'all go in there and hug before I kick both of your asses. And you go in there with your cousin you beefing with, and you hugging and shit. You did have family feud, but grandma, she was like, no, you better bring your ass over here. You better bring my grandbabies and all that. And grandmas will make you cook. Tanya and y'all, Maurice, you get your ass in this kitchen and you chop up them potatoes. You in there, you gotta do that shit. You set the table and all that. So them grannies was like the glue to like the family. But now you think of a grandma. Grandma now is like a 45-year-old chick that's trying to be hip. She got long ass nails. She got fucking red bottoms on. She got fucking BBL, whatever you call that shit. Brazilian butt ass and shit. She got thick titties. You know what I'm saying? That's the new grandma. You know what I'm saying? She got J's on her feet. So the new Gen Zs, they not used to like the real structure, you know, the mannerism. Even though Granny was off, but she still came from that like moral, you know, background of like with church. You couldn't go into church with lipstick and shit. You had to wear a dress. You had to cover up when you come to church. She still had some type of morals tied to her.
I was going to mention, since you mentioned there's no more grandmas. Did you see Shumyon's video, Grams with the Yams? But that's, if you've seen that, that's what it is. Grams with the Yams. I'm not talking about the yams that you cook. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, check it out. But yeah, man, that was, hey, they go to brothers. Yeah, so yeah, grandma's was, she kept like, she upheld that like tradition. Now what, this new generation coming in, the whole new set of grandmas is different.
Yeah, God.
Like a little family reunion going on. Some brothers live like further away. We don't see them like that. So Bush brothers, you don't interact with like that. But yeah, man, grandma's, you know, she had the big ass table where you do all the cooking and everybody had come to one house. But then what, in that movie Soul Food, when she had actually died, what? The family split up and start arguing, they start fighting over like different possessions and all of that. You know? Cause hey, go in there into Matthew's a man shall, oh you got that mark. Give me that mark. Give me a man foe shall be there of his own house. Matthew's 10 and 34. We'll start at 28. So the morals has gone, right? And the new grandmas today is some like hip, some young, she's older, but she's trying to be hip and keep up with the youth. And she just as bad as her granddaughter. She's trying to hang out with them and do shit like that instead of being actually a parent or elder or elderly figure to give them guidance in life. You know, now Granny didn't have the truth, but morally this place is like degraded. So now, with that being said, nobody wants to cook. Man, a lot of these Thanksgiving today, especially amongst Jake, man, people was going to the fucking pantry. And they was lucky to get a meal. People was going to fucking Boston Market. I don't celebrate this shit. So I'm like, man, let me go get me a little half a chicken. I went up to motherfucking Boston Market. That shit had orders galore. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, nobody cooks no more. Then, and when people do come and bring little things, that shit is catered. They're like, man, yeah, I bought something. They're alive. They'll take that shit out of the original package, put that shit in some foil and wrap it like they made it, and then bring that. They'll bring that, yeah, I bought something. And but that shit is from the local spot up the street. You know, so people be stunting. So really, you eating like fast food for the Thanksgiving. So this place is done, man. Give me what you got.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body. Fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. But rather fear them, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing?
No, jump to 34. Yeah.
So
That
jump
was
to
good too.
Matthew 10, verse 34. Continuing, it says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right, and a lot of that sword represents division, right? You go into Luke 12 and 51 and tell you it represents division. So the Lord bring that what? That separation, amongst what? You and your family, So, because once you believe in this truth, now it's like, yo, I'm not about to get with that and do that, because the Lord ain't with that. So if I do that with y'all, I'm turning my back on the Lord. So that's what the Lord come to bring. He kind of separate the family up. Now, what I notice amongst a lot of jakes today, they're like, yeah, man, I know this holiday shit is off. I know it's wrong, blah, blah, blah. But the reason they do it is because you follow behind Eve.